Yo, what's up guys and girls? My name's Sean, aka EliteShot, and guess what I'm doing today? Well, you're gonna guess pretty good because by the title of this video, you know what I'm doing, man. Today, I'm doing a Q&A. That's right, I haven't done a Q&A in a very long time. For everyone who does not know, and I don't know why you wouldn't know, Q&A stands for question and answer. That's right, guys. On Twitter, I said, yo, guys, ask me some questions. Include Ask Elite, and I'll answer some questions. I want to start making this a more regular thing, maybe a weekly thing, because there's so many of you who don't know me and don't know the past, and there's so many of you who do know me, but I want to keep everyone up to date. I want all of you guys to feel as close and as personal as possible, because we're in this together. You guys ain't my fans. You're my friends. Oh my gosh, Sean, you're famous. No, I'm not famous. I just have a lot of friends. If you guys want to see question and answer videos more often, just let me know in the comments below. I can keep doing this. As I said, I did ask for questions on Twitter, so if you're not following me on Twitter, follow me up at EliteShot. It's one of the best ways to stay connected with me and to see what's going on. Alright, folks, let's go with these questions here. That would be great if my phone would actually work and, like, show me the questions. Come on, phone, you could do it. This first question comes from Ben. He said, when you have a child, what would you want his or her name to be? Alright, so to get this out of the way, I don't expect or plan to have kids anytime soon. I have too much ahead of me to do before I start finding a girl and having kids and settling down. Because having kids, it's like having kids, bro. You gotta watch them and take care of them. It's not like a pet that you can kind of just let them do its thing. No, with a kid, you're pretty much tied down forever. Almost. I'm in no rush to have a child. Like, I'm saying this now, but I probably won't have a kid until I'm in my 30s. Or something. I'm 21 right now. I want my 20s to be so fun and amazing, doing whatever I want, and no one tie me down. But if I did have a kid, and let's say it was a girl, I would name her Destiny, because for one, I love Destiny. We make our destiny, and I think that's a very cool name for a girl. What's a cool boy name? Sun. Like the sun, but he's also my son. Get it? Alright, I don't want to take too long for these questions, but let's keep going. This one comes from Caitlin. She asked, are you taking your cat with you when you move? It's very important because I love him. I'm probably not going to bring my pets with me. I'm not going to bring Louie. I'm not going to bring Ginger. As much as I love my animals, I want to start off living by myself with no pets, with no one to take care of, nothing to watch over, because I want to focus on settling down and making sure everything in my house is the way I want it to be that doesn't have cat hair on it. There's cat hair literally on everything in my house. Thanks to my cats, hair will always be here. I probably lint roll myself like 10 times a day. I'm constantly vacuuming hair up. So when I move, unfortunately, I'm sorry, but I do not think I'm going to bring my cat with me. I might bring him to visit. I might bring him over for a little bit to say hi and hang out. If I do get a pet, it's probably going to be something that's hairless, it doesn't shed, or fish. Because they're easy. This question comes from Deegan Scott. When did you get into gaming? That's a great question, because I'm sure most of you watching this are gamers. If you're not a gamer, leave. You could stay, but seriously, why aren't you a gamer, bro? We're all gamers. I started gaming as young as I can remember. When I was 5 years old, my first console I actually got was a Sony PlayStation 1. I also had the Game Boy Color, the Game Boy Advance, Game Boy SP, the Game Boy Micro, the DS. I've also had the Sega, the Nintendo. I mean, I have like every single game console. That's not true. I have a lot of game consoles, and I've been gaming ever since I was a wee little boy. I still remember getting that PlayStation, sitting 1 foot in front of my TV playing what was I playing? Toy Story. Buzz Lightyear game. Oh my gosh, my memories. Ever since then, I've been gaming more and more and loving it every single year, and there's no going back. I can't imagine myself not gaming. Video games are one of my, if not my biggest hobby ever. Playing video games, dude, is so fun, so satisfying, rewarding, enjoyable. I love it with all my heart, and I'm never gonna stop gaming. I'm gonna be the world's oldest gamer. I plan to live to 100 plus. This question comes from Jim Kale. What is your favorite thing to do in your free time? Love your vids. Well, thank you. My favorite thing to do in my free time: relax, read a book, meditate, nap, hang out with friends, go to the movies, go to the mall, go for a drive, And that's about it. I spend most of my time working on my YouTube channel, creating videos, recording, doing something for my channel. But when I'm not doing any of that, I just like to relax, read, and meditate, and just enjoy life, really. This one comes from King Ben. How do you stay so positive? Because I do my best to look on the bright side of everything. Even when bad things happen, there's always like a blessing in disguise. When something bad happens, there's always a bright side to it. Of course, there can be really brutal things, loss of family members, or you get diagnosed with some disease, or get sick or ill, or... In my mind, there's always good out of everything. If it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. If you're still able to blink and breathe and your heart's beating, you have every right to be happy. If you're waking up in the morning in a bed, congratulations, you can be happy and accomplish the day. Don't get me wrong, I still get down in the dumps, I still get upset, sometimes my mind drifts in places I don't want it to be, but I do my best to focus on the good. Stay positive, stay focused on the good things, and more good things will come in your life. I notice whenever I think about bad things, more bad things happen, or if I'm playing Call of Duty and I start getting mad, I only get more mad. So I honestly and truly do my best to stay in the right mindset, and it's not easy, it takes time. But if you continually try to master your mind, you will master it, and it will no longer be in control of you. Don't let your emotions take you over. Overcome them, and stay elite, bro. This one comes from Ghost Effing Owns. He said, what made you start YouTube? Who inspired you to do YouTube? Alright, so I said this in the past, but for everyone who's unfamiliar, the reason I started YouTube is, for one, I love gaming, and I love sharing my gameplay experience with you, but the YouTuber that got me started was CNanners. We all know CNanners. He's amazing. He's huge now. He is the YouTuber that got me started. Back when he made Call of Duty videos, he would do gameplay commentaries, playing free-for-all, giving tips and tricks. He's the one that got me hooked, because I watched him, I enjoyed his vids, and I told myself, yo, this is something I can do. I should start my own channel. And when I first started, it was awkward. I was gonna say I loved it, but it was actually kind of weird. Talking to yourself in front of a camera or into a microphone in your room with no one else, it's a little bit strange, because for one, you're not sure what to talk about. Your mind, or my mind, was drawing blanks. I don't know what to say besides, I would pause, I'd be just stuttering and not sure what to say or think. But over time, you practice more, you get better, and it's more enjoyable. This question comes from Sean. Why and how did you choose the name EliteShot? So some people might think, oh, you just made that name because of NadeShot. No, I made my name EliteShot before I even knew who NadeShot was. EliteShot. My first ever gamer tag was actually Epic X EliteShot. My buddies and I had a little clan called Epic. I was Epic X EliteShot. My buddy was Epic X Quickscope, Epic X Dropshot, Epic X Assault. There was a few of us. And I got EliteShot because when I was thinking of a gamer tag, I knew I loved shooter games. And whenever I play, I always play my best. I didn't want to be best shot because elite is better than best. I'm EliteShot. I just thought elite and shot sounded cool together, so boom, EliteShot. Pretty much how I made it. No really good story behind it. This other person named Quantum Sean said, how's it like having the same name as me? Which is funny because the person before that also was named Sean. More like, how does it feel to have the same name as me? There's a few repeats of questions asking why you're so positive all the time. How do you always stay so positive? You're awesome. I mentioned this before. Focus on the good things in life. And it's actually a lot easier to get in the positive mindset than I and you might think. I'll sometimes be procrastinating, sitting around, thinking what type of video I should make, and whenever I get in that kind of procrastination mindset, that's when the bad thoughts come in. I do my best to stay in the good mindset by simply focusing on the little things. Like I said before, if I can blink, if my heart's beating, if I'm breathing, I have every reason to be happy. Everyone on this planet has the right to be happy. Of course, some people might have it more difficult than others, but you never have it the most difficult than everyone. There's people who don't have homes, who don't have beds, who don't have family members, who don't have limbs, arms, they can't walk or talk, they can't hear, they can't do anything. There's people who have it way more difficult than we do. I just remind myself how grateful I am to be alive and to be in this position, doing what I love every day. We all have the ability to be happy, and happiness is a choice. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You might think, Sean, I have this disability, I have this disease. You still have the choice to be happy. We are in control of our thoughts, so I focus on the good ones. Plain and simple. This question comes from Lewis. That's my cat's name. He said, $10 million or 10 million subscribers? Woo! That's a great question. Now, to be completely honest, and I don't want anyone to get the wrong idea, I'd probably take the $10 million over 10 mil subs. Because honestly, subscriber count doesn't matter that much because it depends on your active subs. If you were saying I had 10 million active subs, then I'd probably take that because that's a lot of active subs. But $10 million, you can honestly buy like active subs with advertising and marketing. You could get more people to subscribe. I'd rather take the 10 mil because you might have 10 million subscribers, but it doesn't mean you have $10 million. It doesn't even mean you can make 10 mil with 10 mil subs. So yeah, don't take that the wrong way. This one comes from Zane. He said, draw my life for 1 mil subs. I'm not that great at drawing, so I'm not too sure about that, but I might consider it. Who knows, I might. I definitely want to do something special for 1 mil subs. I absolutely want to do an insane giveaway, like consoles on top of consoles. But I want to do something even more special. How about a fan meetup? I think a fan meetup at 1 mil would be pretty cool. But I have to make sure it's somewhere secure and somewhere fun. Like imagine like going to Dave & Buster's or going to the mall or meeting up somewhere. That'd be sweet. And when am I going to stream again? I want to start streaming every Sunday. Elite Stream Sundays. I think I might make that a regular thing just so you guys know when I stream. Because right now, I don't have a stream schedule. I just stream whenever I want, which is very inconsistently. I definitely want to make it a more regular thing, getting the pattern of it. And yeah, just keep your eyes peeled for that. This one comes from Austin. He said, how is your new house coming along? By the way, you are an amazing person. Keep up the great work. Well, thank you so much, Austin, and thank you for the question. My new house is coming along perfectly. Every step is going the way it should. I just gotta make sure I maintain patience and stay calm. Because buying a house takes time. It's not like buying a car where you can go to the dealership and drive out the same day. When you get a house, there's many steps involved when it comes to getting approved for the loan, getting the inspection, the search and survey. Getting all that stuff takes time. There's even more stuff like attorney approval and it has to go through the underwriting process, and there's all these different stuff that has to happen first. But since the first day I saw my dream home, I knew it was the one for me. Something in my gut said, Sean, this is the one, you're gonna get it, you're gonna live here. And ever since I saw it, every night I've been envisioning myself living there. I've been planning what I'm gonna do in each room. How I'm gonna get a massive TV for my living room with surround sound speakers, lights, with super nice leather couches surrounding the walls, with a nice chair and a bookshelf with a bunch of books I've been reading. I'm gonna have my recording studio with a bunch of soundproof foam, a new microphone with professional lighting. I expect to have a game room with arcade machines, pinball machines, different types of games. I'll have a gym, a bar. My backyard's gonna have a nice massive fire pit. I have so many plans, dudes. I'm gonna bring you all along with me. Expect my vlogs to be in full force when I have my own place. Since right now I'm living at my parents' house, I really can't just roam the house freely and do vlogs and invite people over and have parties. I can't do that. But when I have my own house, oh, it's going down. I can't wait to bring you with me, so just stay elite, bro. Stay with me. This one comes from Karsten. If you didn't think of an eagle as your symbol, what would it be? I created my own logos in the past, like I made my own in the way past. I just used E and S. I normally design all my stuff. But as I started growing, I wanted to establish my brand even more, so I searched up spirit animals. Because you know how a lot of sports teams use animals as their mascot? Well, I wanted a mascot logo. I searched up spirit animals, and as I was reading them, I stumbled upon eagle, and everything the eagle stood for represented me 100%, and I loved it, so I got that logo, made it up, thanks to Creative Grenade. If I didn't have an eagle, though, I would probably have something associated with shooter games, like, you know You know how my logo has a crosshair now? If there wasn't an eagle, it would probably still contain the words EliteShot and a crosshair involved somehow, just because I want to represent my passion for shooters, and I want to incorporate that in my name. If it was a different animal, though, I think dragons are pretty sweet, too. This question comes from Miss Black Ops. When you left your old channel, how long did it take you to get noticed on your EliteShot channel? Alright, so my old channel, and thank you for the question, by the way. So, on my old channel, EpicX EliteShot, I made a new one because in order to get my partnership, in order to start making money on my videos and have a banner and all these other exclusive things that only partners got back in the day, I had to make a new channel. So, when I first made a new account, just like any new account you make, it's going to take time to develop it. Of course, you know, the subs, you just won't get all of them overnight. It's going to take time, dedication, and consistency. I really don't know exactly how long it took to get where I am, but it all happened within the span of a few years. The first few years were slow. When I made a new channel, I think within that year, I really started to take off because I made sure I made daily videos every single day, posting at the same time, which I kind of strayed away from since I like posting when I want to post. But I think within a year, I took off. Like in 6 months, I believe our channel, I say ours because I wouldn't be here without you guys, I generated over like 500,000 subs within 1 year, which I think is so crazy, man. Thank you for the question. Let's keep going. This one comes from Harrison Pakes Wong. How do you think Infinite Warfare will work out with all the futuristic movements, guns, etc.? Honestly, I'm a COD fanboy. I think it's going to play perfectly. I'm never doubtful. Oh, my monitor's turned off. I never think a Call of Duty game's going to be bad. I don't care what the critics say. I don't care what the community thinks. It's going to be fun. I'm going to enjoy Infinite Warfare regardless of what everyone else thinks of the game. I have very high hopes for this game, and I know it's going to be fun. That's what I think, yo. This question comes from Sebastian Strowe. He said, "Hey Sean, what was your favorite subject in your high school, and what was your favorite thing about your high school?" My favorite subject. Can I say gym, study hall, lunch? Those were great. I never really had like a favorite subject because I did my best in all of them. I maintained a 90 average throughout my high school career, I guess you can call it. My favorite thing about high school is probably like talking to my friends, hanging out, laughing. I was kind of like the class clown. You know, I still tried and did my best in school and I wanted to get good grades, but I also liked being friends with everyone. I liked making people laugh. I would say something that would make the teacher laugh. I did my best to get along with everyone because why would you want to pick on people? Why would you want to bully? I never got bullied. I stood up for all my friends. I stood up for myself. So my favorite thing about it was just the friends and hanging out and laughing, really. I just changed batteries so my camera might be a little bit different angled wise. I want to get to a point where I can post any type of content and get support, and I guess I'm already there because I do play other games to get support on it. Though of course you guys will always know me as your friendly COD fanboy. I'll always love playing Call of Duty. That's always going to be my main game. But I love the idea of branching out to other games, and I want to play them and share them more often because I'm a gamer. I enjoy all games. I love COD, but I love other games too. This one comes from KPTC Icy. He asked, what is the first thing you would do if you were the only person left on Earth? The first thing I would do? I would drive so damn fast, bro. I would go find the nicest car, the fastest car, get a Bugatti Veyron. Sure, what's up? Go to the Autobahn, or I guess anywhere. You don't gotta go there. And just drive. Just drive as fast as I possibly can because I have the need for speed. I love going fast. I got a couple tickets in the past, but I learned my lesson. I slowed down sometimes. I do foul. You know those speed limit signs? I like to think they're speed suggestions. No, that's not true. Follow the law, kids. I honestly don't even know what I would do, bro, if I was the only person, because everything would get boring after a while. If you're the only one, you can't share nothing, you can't have fun with friends, you can't really throw a party. I could have a party by myself. That's actually a great question. What's my favorite part of being a YouTuber? P.S. You are the greatest. This comes from Hi. Dallas State 2. Well, I thank you so much, buddy. My favorite part of being a YouTuber is being able to share my gameplay experiences with you guys. I just think it's so cool that I can play video games, talk into a microphone, and then share that with you guys online from people all across the world, dude. Worldwide. people are watching my videos. How amazing is that? I'm sitting here in my man cave playing video games, sharing with you. That's my favorite part. Being able to do that is just incredible. Seriously. What a time to be alive. What gets me thinking is what's next after internet, because it's crazy to think there was no internet at one point. We're so used to it. I always try to think, what's the next step? Virtual reality, but that's already here. Like, what's next, bro? What's the next big thing? Off topic there, but just an idea. This next question comes from Insane Jester. What did you find was the best thing to do when starting YouTube good habits? When you're first starting YouTube is, for one, do what you enjoy. Create content you have fun making. Don't post videos just because someone else is making these kind of vids. Do what you enjoy and be yourself. Get in the habit of being yourself. Doing what you love. And also, I think the earlier you show yourself on camera and the earlier you actually share yourself online, the better. Because you want your viewers to feel connected to you. You want your viewers to feel like you're friends. If you're not showing yourself, that's okay. You don't have to show yourself. I just think by including a webcam and doing vlogs and stuff, it allows you to build a more connected fan base. People that will come back and watch your vids, and you'll be a lot more connected with your fans, your friends, if you show yourself. So be yourself, have fun, and do what you enjoy. This one comes from Evil Pop Tart. Could you play in parties with your friends one day for a video? It's funny you mention that because earlier today I was actually just playing with my buddy Cooper. We were playing some Halo, and I was gonna make a video on it, but it ended up not actually happening. I definitely want to party up with some people and like play zombies and some other games because I'm sure it'll be a blast, yo. It's been so long since I actually played with a bunch of friends. I'm a solo player. I normally play COD by myself every single day, and I don't often, if ever, party up with friends. I used to in the past, but ever since I had my YouTube channel, I pretty much did everything solo. I never really did collabs yet. Nothing major at least. I don't know why, I just like doing stuff solo, but I definitely will, and I plan to make videos with friends, hopefully in the near future. I think that'd be fun. This one comes from The Man. He asked, when you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up? I think I saw like a video game developer making video games because I loved gaming, and it's amazing that I'm in this position now playing games for a living. Like, how amazing is that, bro? How amazing is it? Tell me. Super amazing, I know. Honestly, that's it. I want to make games, and now I'm playing them. Alright, so my phone, I can't find any more questions on it, so I'm going to go to my computer. Daniel Hernandez asked, are you considering buying a new car sometime soon? Yes, sirree. So, after I get my new place, my dream home, I really want to get the Ford Focus RS. The all-wheel drive, rally-type car, beast thing made by Ford, bro. I've had my eyes on the RS ever since I've heard the news about it being released. It's not the fastest car, it's not the most show-off type car. That's not why I'm getting it. I just think it's amazing that Ford is finally coming out with an all-wheel drive hatchback in the US. Some other cars I like, of course, I mean, a Stingray, that would be sick. Stingrays are gorgeous, Corvettes are just insane. But I live in Buffalo, we get a lot of snow, so I want something that's all-wheel drive. I could step up to a T-Mark car and get the GTR. I love cars, I respect cars, I think they're amazing, I just love thinking about them. But I would never spend more money on a car than I actually have to. When it comes to vehicles, it's all preference. Some people like trucks, some like cars, some like motorcycles, some like SUVs. I just want a car that's quick, and I think the Ford Focus RS would be a very fun to drive vehicle. You know, all-wheel drive, it could be great for no matter the condition. Of course, the STI and the Evo are nice too, but the RS is actually going to be better than both of them. And I think the Golf by Volkswagen. Alright guys, the questions are wrapping up here. I think I might get one more. This one comes from Noah Gill. If YouTube died out 1 year from now, what would you do career-wise? I would definitely still do something associated with gaming, playing video games, sharing my experiences and stuff like that. Full-time live streamer. That's right, dude. I can do that easy. I think streamers got it easy, bro. You could say otherwise, but I think streaming is 100% easier than making YouTube videos, because I could sit here all day long playing video games without editing a thing. That seems amazing in my opinion. I would definitely become a full-time streamer. When I have my own place, I'm going to stream so much more whenever I want because people aren't sleeping. I can be as loud as I want. I can do whatever I want. It's going to be great. I would definitely do that. Streaming is fun because I can interact with you guys, ask questions, play music, hang out, chill. You know, I don't always got to be commentating. I can just do my thing like I normally do, play with friends, talk to you guys, answer questions, play games. Full-time streamer. That's what I would do if YouTube died out. I answered quite a few questions. I hope you enjoyed this Q&A video. If you want to see these types of videos more often, give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below. I want to make this like a weekly thing. I think that'd be pretty cool. If your question was not answered today, I'll try to get you next time. Thank you to everyone who asked me questions, and thank you to everyone who watched this video. Your support means everything to me. I still think it's a dream come true, being able to do this and share my thoughts, my life, my gaming, everything with you guys. I remind myself every day how lucky I am to be doing this, and whenever I start talking about it, my eyes get teary. Look at bro. I'm a very emotional person, and whenever I talk about things that I'm very passionate about, my eyes get all watery. And that's, you know, I'm not sad, I'm very happy, so thank you. Anyways, guys and girls, my name's Sean, aka EliteShot. I'm your friendly COD fanboy, and when the hat is on, the game is on. Catch y'all again real soon. Peace!